In-N-Out is tweaking ingredients in its menu items, falling in line with a nationwide push to remove synthetic dyes from the food we eat. CBS 8's Esmeralda Perez is in studio tonight with a look at what they've already swapped out and the changes that are still to come. Esmeralda?
Well, Carlo, In-N-Out Burger has made changes to their ingredients over the past decade, swapping out what goes into their drinks, burgers, and sides. Now, these changes align with the efforts by the Food and Drug Administration to remove synthetic dyes from the food supply.
Burger buns to milkshakes, In-N-Out has been updating its ingredients. The buns have calcium propionates with natural enzymes, and they've removed cottonseed oil. And those pickles, chilies, and spread, instead of yellow 5, they're using turmeric. I asked customers leaving the restaurant if they noticed any of the changes.
I didn't. We said it tasted better than ever today, so maybe that had something to do with it.
No, I didn't, but maybe had I known, I'd have been, kind of looking for a change.
Chocolate syrup and hot cocoa now contain natural flavors instead of artificial ones. The chain also introduced a healthier beverage sweetener option by replacing sucralose and saccharin sweetener packets with stevia leaf extract and added a non-dairy oat milk creamer.
It makes us really happy, especially because we have Christopher, our son, who's 2. We love eating here just because it's such an easy meal for him. So the fact that they're making it healthier makes us happier to eat there.
This comes as the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, along with the FDA, announced plans to phase out petroleum-based synthetic dyes from our food supply. The FDA is setting a national standard and timeline for food companies to switch to more natural alternatives, and they're working with the industry to get rid of the remaining synthetic dyes like red 40, yellow 5, and green 3. A past report by the State Environmental Protection Agency's Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment linked consumption of synthetic food dyes to possible hyperactivity and other neurobehavioral effects in children.
Well, as long as it's going to improve my health and the health of everyone who eats here, I'm all for it.
Now, In-N-Out says they are researching a higher quality oil for their fries.
Reactions seem to be positive out there. So when it comes to these dyes, what else is the FDA doing?
Well, right now, the FDA is doing several things, but one thing to point out is the push for research. They are partnering with the National Institutes of Health to figure out how food additives impact children's health and development. Carlos, so
something a lot of people want to see
definitely
happen. Esmeralda Perez, thank you.